So how'd you become better in interviewing as a newcomer in tech?
First of all, you just have to jump in there fearless. You can't be afraid to, first of all, apply for roles, and you have to be diligent in applying for roles. And then once you do get those interviews, you're not gonna be amazing off the bat, right? You have to know that you're not gonna know how to answer the questions off the bat, but the more interviews you do, the better you get. The more you immerse yourself in the space and consume content, eventually you're gonna do better in your interview. Just being able to show the impact that I had in the various roles that I worked in, the value that I brought as a product manager, having those experiences whenever I go into the interviews, it helps me essentially to be able to answer the questions accurately.
For people who don't have a lot of hands-on experience or any experience at all, how do you think they can get hands-on experience to then be able to land the job they want?
I would say first you can take a tech accelerator program with SkillHack. That's a great way to have hands-on experience. Or if you can get an internship.
So since you started working with Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment, what would you say is like the biggest impact that you've made in your role so far?
The biggest impact I would say that I feel like I've made is just collaborating with my teammates and establishing the vision for the membership product is.
So as a product manager right now, what advice would you give somebody who's trying to get into tech and doesn't have the experience or background?
I would say take some training, SkillHack preferably. Immerse yourself in the space, right? Like whether that's podcasts, books, articles, you name it. You just have to be resilient as well. It's not always gonna be smooth sailing. You're not always gonna like do the best of your interview process. It's not always gonna work out the way you think. Ultimately, you end up where I feel you're meant to end up if you just stay at it and just keep pushing.
And if you would like me to be your coach to land a dream tech job, just DM tech to get started.